you doing, guys? Hello. Okay. I hope that we are back up and running. So, yeah, that sounds good. Let's give everybody a minute to refresh. But we're back here again. Part 2. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. Thanks, Mina. Hi, Chris. Hi, Earthborn Graphics. Yes, I'm back. Hi, TH. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Estella. Hi, Laura. Oh my goodness. Yay, thanks for everybody for making the switch over. Hi, Cheryl. Ugh. So, the power issues were not my fault. Hi, Deb. And I just, you know, oh, there comes a time when everything just goes crazy, and that is this time. Everything has gone crazy. The world has gone crazy. My tripod broke. Yeah, when it rains, it pours, guys. Hey! My tripod just broke. It lost a leg, but we're okay. You guys are the absolute best, and I thank you so much for your support and just sticking with me. Technical challenges are no fun, and like I said, it's been about a month of over a month now that life is against me, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. Hi, Angela. Hi, Mellow Yellow. Hi, Deb. Thanks, Earthborn Graphics. Yep, it's just bonkers crazy. Hi, Deb. So glad everybody can be back here. My sincerest apologies. Turns out Starlink had this massive update to do, and here we are. Okay, blame it on the snow. Chris, we actually have sun, which is great. We're gonna have sun for the next week, so we're gonna get lots of snow melted. All right, guys. So I think right about the time that the feed cut off the last time, about an hour ago, Rich was asking about t-shirts or something for Wood Burning University. Yes, I am currently making merchandise for Wood Burning University. Hats, t-shirts, all kinds of fun stuff. Mugs, mouse pads. So it'll be fun. Still working on that. I have that in progress. I have a few things still going. And I have a little bit of weird light shining through my blinds on our project. So hopefully that won't be too crazy. So, all right, let's just go ahead and dive into the paint here because before anything else happens. Okay, thanks, guys. I really appreciate your just really mellow attitude. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I do stress about making sure everything goes as well as I can. We've made it like a year without any problems, and it's been like back-to-back problems. So I think it's just life, and we'll get through it. So thank you again for your patience. All right, so as far as the dolphin up here, I really want to add like sorry, this is a cadmium yellow deep hue. I love this color. I think it will be a nice nice color for some of the upper sun here, and see what we can do. Yes, thanks, Mina. Everybody give a like to the video if you're able to. So we're just gonna add a wee bit of this yellow paint, and then when we kind of lost the feed last week, I was showing you guys this dagger paintbrush, and here is the information on that. It says Dagger by Princeton. It's a mini detailer. So anyway, I love this brush because you can create broad strokes, or you can turn it over and create fine strokes. So it's really nice to have that flexibility with a dagger brush. These are, I think, are fairly new as far as I know, and pretty cool. So yeah, well, we love surprise internet updates. I don't remember our Starlink ever doing an update, and it has to do it during the live stream. It's just bonkers, guys. Okay, so I have a tiny bit of acrylic paint, and I'm gonna mix it with just a bit of water. There we go. Now you guys can see better. I am actually much more well prepared this time. Terry, the live stream was a disaster. I got about 10 minutes into it, and Starlink decided to do a massive update that took about 50 minutes. So everybody's back. We're just starting. I know it's an hour later, but here we are. So a little bit of water, a little bit of paint, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of that yellow onto the sun. So it's not gliding very well. The paint is not transferring very well. So I'm going to mix a little bit more water in there, just a little bit, and maybe my brush isn't wet enough, because that can happen. So this looks like a better mixture, and then we'll just add a little bit of this. There we go. A little bit of yellow up here, and again, with the more water that you have, it's going to kind of evaporate, and then your color is going to be much more lighter and more transparent than it looks like when it first goes on. Okay, so Terry, you've got everything worked out with the new live stream. I had to create a new live stream because I can't run 2 live streams at the same time. Mellow Yellow, please tell Elon Musk no Starlink updates on Friday nights. Please, please, for the love of all things good, let's not do that. Because live streams are very important. This is just what we do on Fridays. Okay, so we're just adding a little bit of yellow there at the top. I might pull it down a little bit. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Angela. So glad everybody can be here. It's just been so crazy. I'm going to also add a few of the Mellow Yellow. Elon doesn't listen to anybody. Yeah, that's true. Well, he makes good internet. And I could not do these live streams without Starlink, in all honesty. I wanted to do something like this for the longest time. It just wouldn't work because we had internet that was just really bad. So, call him what he is, but he makes good, he makes really good internet, and I'm very, very thankful for that. So I'm taking a little bit more of this yellow here, and I'm just kind of pulling it into some clouds. Normally I like to work from light to dark when it comes to color. With wood burnings I work from dark to light, but I find that your colors stay more pure if you if you add colors from light to dark. And look at the difference in color here, which is pretty interesting. When I'm adding this medium yellow, what is it? Cadmium yellow deep hue. When I'm adding that onto the pure wood, it changes. It looks more of like an orange value. But when I added it here on over the white, it definitely looks lighter, more like a cadmium light instead of a medium. So I'm just adding some of these little stripes in there for some color in the background. Thanks, Tracy. Glad you're back with me here. Thanks, Steve. I hope you guys had a nice conversation while I was away. It was very frustrating because I could not even get out, like, cell service. My cell service is tied to Starlink. And if you get in just the right spot and hold your mouth a certain way, you can actually get a little bit of cell service out. So it was very frustrating for me for the past 45, 50 minutes to not be able to communicate with everybody. But I'm never going to leave you guys hanging. Life may prevent me from being with you guys, but I'm still there. I'm on the other side. I'm trying. Mina says that red from the wood and yellow makes an orange. So that's very, very true. And that's exactly what's going on here. So if you want a more pure color, put down white first. If you want to see that, that wood grain come through, then just go ahead and paint directly over the wood. Steve, did I get stuck in the snowbank? No. But again, I got sunburned again. We're still shoveling snow off of our garage. Because now that the ground is warming up, we have a garage built on 2 Sealand containers. So you have a container on each side, and that makes the bridge for the trusses. And it's smushing our entire garage down into the mud. And we put down gravel and everything, but there's so much weight. We calculated this last week that the amount of snow on our garage was like 15 tons of weight. We were shoveling and trying to get it to break loose because we had so much up at the top. And my husband was actually above it when it broke loose, and he went flat on his back and he slid down on his back. I tried to get the video, but I had just turned the camera off, and it slid once and almost caught me in an avalanche. I was just coming underneath it, and I jumped out of the way as the snow came down, because that stuff will kill you. You got to be so careful. And then we had this extra bank of snow up top, and it slid like a minute later with my husband on top of it. So we calculated the size of that upper chunk, and it was 15 tons of snow that came down all at once. But because the snow is even with the roof, we have to get up there and we have to shovel all that 15 tons of snow off the roof so it doesn't squash our garage into the dirt. Mina, my husband was fine. His feet went out from under him. He laid on his back and he just slid it down. And we were just laughing because we have been trying everything all winter to get the snow off of our garage because it's causing damage. And we've been very careful because people die getting snow off of roofs. It's very dangerous. And it all went out okay, and we were fine. Yeah, I was underneath the snow, Terry, but he was on top of it. And I went quickly because it's not a good place to be. So anyway, everything was fine, but now we have 15 tons of snow to shovel off of the upper part of the roof, or the lower part of the roof, because there's nowhere for the snow to go. You have to dig down about 3 feet and then step up onto the roof. It's just bonkers. So, okay. Yes, and thank you, Beverly. Mina, she kept everybody up to date. I was able to get a slight cell signal out to Mina, and she was able to communicate with you guys and let you know that I was still here. The snow is bonkers, and everybody's okay. It It could have been really bad, but it wasn't, so we're all fine, and that's just lovely. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to add some of this orange in here. This is what? Cadmium orange hue. Is Will still here? William! Somebody needs to let the dog in. Okay, she'll be fine. So, our peak snow, we have 7 feet of snow on the ground. It's just crazy. And now it's all gonna melt really fast, so hold on one sec, guys. Oh, you are, okay. Thanks, Will. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of this orange here. And hi.
And Cameo. Hello, everyone. Bye,
yep,
everyone.
There's Will. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Sophie's just fine. It's like 50 degrees outside, which is great, but she's getting dripped on by the eaves. So we're just going to start adding some washes of orange out here. And this part is so fun and so abstract. You can just kind of create whatever you want. Everybody says hi, Will. A hand cameo. He's funny. So I think I spent about 4 hours shoveling on that roof again today, and the boys came out and they were a big help. But anyway, so again, last week was crazy as far as telling you guys what I was doing with Wood Burning University. Since it's been a week, have you guys had a chance to kind of take a look at the site? It's like I said, it's in its infant stages right now, and there's so much to be done. But let me know what you think about it so far. I have had a lot of people subscribing, and that's wonderful. And subscription just means that you're signing up to the newsletter right now, so that you can be notified of new patterns being posted. I plan on adding new patterns every month or every other week. Still thinking about that, but I want to create a very large library of copyright-free commercial use patterns for everybody. Question, guys. If I add, like right now there's 40 patterns on Wood Burning University. Is that enough right now? Is that too much right now? Would you rather be kind of like have the patterns dripped out slowly over time? Or would you rather have access to a larger library of patterns sooner? I don't want to overwhelm people with the patterns, thinking that you have to create each and every one. Although, I don't know if you guys can see here in the background. Over there, those big stacks, those are patterns that are on Wood Burning University. I'm going to try to film a tutorial or a video for each pattern that's up so far. I can do the beginner patterns quite quickly, but the advanced and premium patterns are going to take me a little bit longer. So anyway, videos are going to be coming out with all the patterns. But let me know, do you want the big library now? There goes my camera. Or do you want to not be overwhelmed and just process a few patterns at a time? Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Love the site. Love it. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks, Laura. Steve, you joined yesterday. Awesome. Mellow Yellow, you love it. Lisa, you love it. Thanks, guys. Terry, you've joined. Wonderful. Yes, Beverly, there were the free print option, the free pattern option is no longer available. So that was for the pre-launch. So you guys that got free patterns, that was the pre-launch perk. And I'm so glad that you guys were able to get free patterns. That option is no longer available. So thanks very much for joining and jumping on that. I think now new subscribers get like 20% off of a pattern. So I just love you guys so much and wanted to give you guys something to get you started, and just a thank you for everybody. Okay, I'm going to add just a light bit of this orange, I think up here on the top, or maybe just some like clouds. So this is really watered down. It's going to be very fluid. So this is kind of fun. Adding some warm colors here to the cool of the dolphin. So very glad that everybody has gotten their free prints, their free patterns. I can't wait to see what you guys create with those. That's awesome. So Terry says never too much. Okay. Mellow Yellow says it's going to be such a huge resource for the community. I agree. Okay. TH, the more the better. At least I'll be there and can take our time to pick from. Okay. Lots of work. Yes, Mina. Lots of work. Lisa says a larger library. Laura says I'd like more patterns to go through. Okay. Terry says love the patterns. So hard to decide which ones. Yeah, that's why I'm printing off like all of them. I gotta go back to Walnut Hollow and get more pieces of wood because I'm gonna be out of pieces of wood. So, and then I am going to make videos of all the patterns that I can and post them in two places. One's going to be on YouTube, kind of a condensed version, and then the other one is going to be a full-length tutorial on Wood Burning University. Okay. Check in here again. Tracy says, I don't think that there can ever be too much. Steve says, now. Terry says, add more, many, many more. You're shouting so I can hear. Okay, cool. Beverly, a big library, wider choice. Some are intimidating. That's very true. Mallow Yellow says, I agree, never too much, but don't overwhelm yourself. Okay, so I already have, there's 40 patterns right now available for you guys. I have already uploaded 181 patterns onto the website. They're just not visible right now. So there's a lot more patterns online than what I kind of sprinkled out so far. So I can just click, click, click and turn those back on so you guys can see more options and more patterns. We really didn't want to like overwhelm you guys, but I understand as well that I want to create a library, and I think the biggest library that I can create is good, so that you guys have more options. But all great. That's why I wanted to do the pre-launch and then kind of a slow launch. I just launched everything to the general public yesterday, I think. So, very exciting, kind of scary, because I have been at this for months and months and months, creating behind the scenes. Whew. And anytime you do something like that and you create and you put so much of you into it, you know, yourself into it, and then you put it out in the world, it's kind of scary. So thank you everybody for your support. Okay, so I want to add maybe a little bit of pink in here. So let's take a look at some pink. So this looks pretty fun. This is medium magenta. Squish noises. Okay. Okay, Chris, you say love what you've seen so far. Thank you. TH, you missed the free launch. You just bought what you have. Okay. Chris got the wolf pattern. Very good. Angela says the more the better. Okay. It'll grow, grow, grow. Angela, that is totally my hope, is that everything continues to grow. And I want to create a mentors program. Trying to figure out how to do that and how to make that happen. Because I think a mentor program helps everybody, because if you are looking for a mentor, then you can seek advice and help one-on-one from somebody that has maybe had a little bit more experience than you. If you are seeking to be a mentor, then this gives you a great opportunity to teach one-on-one, which is, I think, easier than teaching to a group. But so I'm just sprinkling in some pink here into the sunset. I find that you learn more if you teach, and teaching is also a great opportunity for some added income. So if you do want or have an interest in becoming a mentor on Wood Burning University, we're working towards that and trying to get that up and running. It'll be a little bit, but the more people that kind of raise their hands and say, yes, we would like to look into the mentorship program, the better. So, okay, so next I'm going to add a little bit of this pink on the bottom side of the dolphin, and then kind of repeat what we've already done. So there's going to be pink on the lower side of the dolphin, and then mid-range it's going to be kind of that orange, and I think I'm going to add yellow up towards the top for the highlights. So we have highlights are going to be yellow, mid values are going to be orange, and then the darker values are going to be pink. Terry, you got the bird nest. Very good. Yeah, I'm so excited. Hi, Life Trip. The technical problems, Life Trip, was on my end. Absolutely. The live stream just was down for almost an hour. So I apologize for that, and so glad that you can be here. So Terry, yeah, I have 181 so far patterns. Lisa says, yes, please. Angela says, you bought the ammonite. Oh, you've been sick, though. Okay. But you're still doing art. That's great. That ammonite is one of my favorite projects. I have, like, a lot of ammonite projects coming because they are so near and dear to me, and I don't know why. I grew up finding fossils, and I love rocks, so I think that's probably why. So here's just a light shade of pink on the dolphin for kind of our darker values. Click away, mellow yellow. You want everything turned on. You want 180 patterns just like tomorrow. That's great. Oh, is Will still on the feed? So Beverly, you got the bird nest too. Awesome. So Terry says, I taught a class on shading techniques, and after 3 months I realized you're not a teacher. Gotcha. Teaching to a group can be very intimidating. Very intimidating. Okay, so I have a little bit of pink underneath. This is a very colorful... Will, pizza. Pizza's downstairs, buddy. Okay, so now we're going to add... Let me circle around. You guys can still see that. Okay. I was so well prepared. I had everything in order tonight for the live stream, and then we had the internet. Hi, Larry. Late is fine because the first hour of the live stream we had massive technical challenges and there was no live stream for like the first hour. So you really haven't missed much. So I'm just doing light washes across the top. I'm even kind of going over some of that pink area. That's just fine. Okay, now let's add some of that yellow. So there we go. Yeah, Terry, I like the pink too. This is a very colorful project. So now let's add a little bit of that yellow. And I'm also adding a little bit on the beak, the nose of the dolphin. So it looks pretty dark right now. As that dries, it will lighten up a little bit more. Mina, you got the wolf. Awesome. I think I'm going to do that project too. I am so excited to dive into these projects. I think I have about 20 of them laid out already. And I'm so excited to start. But I won't be able to film until Monday. So, are you okay?
I'm okay.
There's ice.
You don't say.
Did you find the ice?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I didn't slip. Ooh.
Did you fall?
Yeah.
There's ice.
You don't say.
Be careful.
Aha.
So Will just fell out the door with the ice. Ah. Okay. He's all right. We're all right. Apparently, Larry, everybody was chatting and had a great time. My Starlink decided to do a massive update without telling me. I'm adding yellow on the upper part of the fin here. And I was down for about 50 minutes. Okay, so this is really fun. Let's see about adding some maybe reflected light in here with a little bit of pink in the waves. Yeah, you can't fall. No, he's okay. It didn't sound good, but Will's all right. Okay, so I have a light pink. I'm gonna add some light pink into these. Well, that's like a little bit too much though. Into the waves. Yeah, I'm loving that you guys were just chilling out and chatting with everybody. It's a very helpless feeling, though, when everybody shows up to watch you do something or teach something, and you're disconnected from them and you cannot talk at all. So, thank you, Mina, for relaying my messages. All good?
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Okay, I'm also going to add a little bit of pink in some of these waves down here. because we have some reflected light coming down from the sunset. That's great, Mina. I love that you guys were just able to chat. Also, this dolphin project pattern will also be posted on the Wood Burning University as well. I don't have it quite all put together, but this will be on there as well. So you guys got a free pattern. Actually, I have been teaching you guys pattern projects from Wood Burning University for the past month or so. The dolphin, the dragonfly, those for sure. I forget what we did before then. But anyway, I've been kind of testing these projects out here on the live streams to kind of get a feel of how you guys like them. And so far, I think everybody is having a good time. So that's great. Okay. All right. Tracy, you were more concerned for me? Oh my gosh. Thank you. We didn't blow up the house. Everything was fine. Everything was okay. I just couldn't contact with you guys, and I'm really sorry about that. Larry, this is a dagger. So it's really cool. It's called, come on, a Dagger by Princeton. It's a mini detailer. Here's the information on that. But it's really, really cool because you can get kind of really broad strokes, and then you can get finer strokes there as well. So that's really pretty cool. So yeah, Mina, I guess it's been the dragonfly and the dolphin that have been Wood Burning University projects. So thanks, TH. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate your concern. Know that we're okay here, and it's usually technical challenges that thwart us. So okay, I'm going to add a little bit of some more orange, maybe, kind of sporadically here into our waves. Now the dolphin, I think it looks a little bit dull because there's no white. We can go back in and add a little bit of white here in just a bit. So Lisa says, I actually think that is a great idea for Wood Burning University, a room per se to chat and compare notes in real time. That's really cool. I want to create kind of a members area or a forum so that people can chat about projects or post photos, kind of like a Facebook feed. But a breakout chat room would be pretty cool too. I suppose if we scheduled it like every at a certain time where people could just go and chat, that would be really cool. I like that idea. I don't know how to make these things happen sometimes. I kind of get in over my head and I have these great ideas and then I have to figure out how to make them work. So far so good. I'm able to do that, but it's a lot of work. Estella says, where can we send a project we are working on to get your feedback? You can go ahead and email me. Let's do questions at Minisa Pyrography. I think that might be the best one. And then you can attach a photo and we can kind of talk about that. Beverly, I'm so glad that you are feeling confident to add color. Yeah, color is a lot of fun. I have actually wood burn pieces with the sole intention of adding color, knowing that I might destroy them or ruin them. But they always turned out okay, so that was pretty cool. So don't be afraid to create like some test pieces where you're just gonna like know in your head this project is designed for color. I'm going to create it as a test piece to test out a theory of, you know, acrylic or watercolor or whatever, and keep that in your head. Then you're not, I think, so afraid of ruining a piece because you have an end goal in mind. You can also just take a blank piece of wood and just play around with different mediums on it, different colors. The wood burning will kind of affect the color to some extent. So you could even wood burn like a mandala or something. Those are very simple to burn and then they look great with color. So if you do like a mandala and then just go crazy with color and different colors, that's pretty cool. Larry says, did you tell us last week that the gallery section was only for pieces done from the patterns at the university, not from the patterns you've given us in the past? My goal was to make it a gallery of wood burning university projects. I have had some other people submit some of their other projects that they're working on, so I might make 2 galleries. I'm still kind of thinking about that. So, hi Baby John, you got a dagger brush set too. Awesome. Hi.
Hello.
All good?
Mm-hmm.
No injuries?
No, none.
Whenever you walk out the door, watch for ice.
I step out and I'm just like, oh, I'll be fine.
No, you're not fine.
Well, I was able to grab the hold of the door handle and keep myself upright, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. There's no injuries.
Oh, that's good. Because I've seriously hurt myself going outside on the ice.
Mm-hmm. Another thing you could do is set up a Discord.
A Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know what Discord is? And how to communicate through a Discord channel?
It's just like it's like a Zoom call but for texting and calling. It's a large group chat. Me too, I'm happy.
Down again! What?
You're good.
It's not good! Connected!
Your stream's still going, it's online.
We're back! Oh my gosh! The internet just shut off again!
No, it didn't. It didn't.
What happened?
I think your computer's playing tricks on you.
It's not.
Well,
you never
okay.
left. Okay, guys, thanks.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Discord's... Okay, so Terry, Discord's much easier than Zoom. It's better than Skype. It's the best platform for talking with just loads of people. I could help get one set up.
Okay, so we can talk about maybe doing a Discord thing too.
Yeah.
Okay. No, Terry, I'm stressing because we were just fine and then I'm like, it just left and we lost our feed again. Okay. Thanks, Baby John. Okay. So, thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm going to switch over to... Here, take that, please. Here, put it on that table behind you. Thank you. I'm going to probably switch over to some white, and we're going to add in some white highlights. Okay. All right. So glad, everybody, that you can...
Discord can be video-based. You can do video calls in it. Earthborn Graphics, it can have video calls.
Can you do just one-on-one or a group call?
You can do whatever. You can have group VCs, you can have stage VCs, you can have just VCs where you just video voice chat. You can have video, voice, text.
Wow.
It's all of the above.
Okay.
I have a lot of experience with Discord. I use Discord for
You need to
Everything.
now figure out how to incorporate that into a website.
I mean, it's just like you have the. It's just a part of the. It's just a place where you chat.
Okay.
You could say like, hey, we have an official Discord here. You can join it on the website, and then it'll take you because there's links you can have to join the Discord.
Yeah.
And then you click the link, you join the Discord, you're part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Well, we'll take a look at that and investigate that.
Discord seems complicated, but it's very simple.
Oh. Okay.
It's much simpler than Skype and Zoom.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Discord's very good.
Okay. All right.
I've never used Zoom or Teams though, but I would recommend Discord. I can help get a server set up as well.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I am now adding just a little bit of white to kind of pull out some of these highlights here. There's a lot of white waves that I think have been kind of lost. And this will really make everything kind of pop. This is maybe...
Yeah, you can do Discord on any device. You can do it on your phone, your iPad, your laptop, your computer. Simple is... It does depend on the generation, but it's not too hard. I could help get it all set up and help troubleshoot issues because I have a lot of experience with everything Discord related.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah, I can help you that set up sometime.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at that, and because I don't. I would need your help too on that one. Sophie, you guys can hear Sophie drinking. Oh my gosh.
I'm the little tech man here of the family.
Alrighty, you're hired, dude.
Alright, cool.
I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, you can create different channels. You could have like a sharing image channel or just like a general chatting channel. You can create all sorts of channels. You can create one-on-one VCs or one-on.
What is a VC?
Voice chat.
Okay.
Yeah, voice chat, voice channel.
Cool.
Yeah, there's. Oh, pizza's ready. Okay, you've got my I go now. You've gotten your weekly content of me. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so the more paint that you have and the less water, you're going to get a more opaque white, and it's not going to be as transparent. And then where you want to blend it, I would add more water and then pull the paint down, kind of like that. And once it dries, it'll kind of leave behind the water, or it'll take the water away and then kind of leave the pigment there. Yeah, I need help with Discord too, guys. Earthborn Graphics, I agree. I used to be the absolute tech person of the house. But I think that ended about maybe 10 years ago with all these new platforms. So I'm just going to pull some of the white down a little bit, if I can, and make it into the waves. But this is really going to take our image and make it pop by adding that white in there. So I remember when I was young, I used to help my mom with like everything computer related because she couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, it's so simple. And now I am on the other end of the spectrum and I have to have my kids help me. I think it's just a part of life. So look at this. I love the white waves as they're kind of really coming to life here. And if you're a bit unsure on the paint to water ratio, I would say err on the side of more water and less paint, because then you can always add more paint. It's a little bit harder to take the paint away, but you need enough water so it'll slide and travel nicely. Yep, I know, guys. Yep, now I'm my mother, Terry. That happens. So, are you okay if we go a little bit past 8 o'clock tonight? Because I know we totally lost about 50 minutes on my technical Starlink update. So I think I'm going to go ahead and run the live stream over a little bit. And if you're able to hang in here, awesome. If not, you can always watch the full live stream. I'll have both for what it's worth. Both of the live streams that we tried to do tonight, I'll have both of those posted on Patreon. So if you're not a supporter on Patreon, please consider that. You get access to all of our past live streams. So this is live stream 46. So each live stream is usually 2 hours. So that is a ton of content available. You can start on Patreon for $10 a month, and it goes up from there. Also, if you join Patreon, you get you get a discount on patterns from Wood Burning University. If you are at the $10 a month tier, you get 10% off all patterns from Wood Burning University. If you're at the 15% tier a month, then the $15 a month tier, then you get 15% off patterns, and it just goes up from there. So I no longer offer the $5 a month tier, although there are some people that have been kind of grandfathered into that, and you get 5% off of patterns from Wood Burning University. And I will probably incorporate that also into tutorials, but I just haven't got that set up yet, so stay tuned. So yeah, the white is a lot of fun, and I'm going to also add a little bit of white onto Mr. Dolphin and kind of try to pull out some of the highlights that we've lost a little bit. Even though we've already added color to these sections, I'm going to add white over the top and try to really lift out some highlights. And if you find that you get your paint on a little bit too thick, you can actually just kind of smudge it and wipe it out, and then add something with more water. Oh, Larry, yes, built-in obsolescence. I totally believe in that. Okay, well, we'll just go a little bit late on the live stream tonight, guys. Thanks. Yes, I like the white too. Laura, so glad you can be here tonight. Thanks for hanging in there. Again, I sincerely apologize for the challenges tonight, but thanks everybody for being here. Thanks, Laura. I appreciate everybody's patience for sure. Very appreciative. Thank you. Yeah, Tracy, the white is really pulling those highlights up. So that's a lot of fun. And if I water down the white acrylic and go over like the pink and the blue, you don't have to mix like the fancy color. You just add the white over the top and it kind of reads the color underneath. And you kind of keep that same color. It just goes from being a dark pink to more of a light pink. You don't have to go and mix a fancy color, which is pretty cool. But now, so there are some like white highlights at the top that look like, whoops, like a shiny glistening kind of a color. So I'm gonna do more solid paint. And I'm gonna add in some darker, not darker, brighter highlights here. This is not really the best brush for this, but it's what I have right now. So the solid white will make more of an opaque highlight and create that glistening wet appearance that critters have when they come out of the water. Thanks, TH. Yeah, the technical challenges of a live stream are a bit frustrating. All right, so I'm going to keep adding in some of the brighter whites to really accentuate some of the waves in here. So if you get sections that are a little bit too thick with paint, just add a little bit more water. And then you can kind of blend them out if the paint is still pretty fresh. So this is definitely a very colorful project. Okay, I have some pretty solid white, and I'm going to add in some of the splashes. Some little splash marks. We can even add them on the dolphin and around the waves. So do we have any questions as far as adding acrylic paint to a wood burning? I know this cherry is a little bit of a different type of wood than what I normally teach on, but it certainly lends itself well to color. Even colored pencil is a lot of fun too. So if you find that the liquid paint might be a little bit kind of intimidating for you, you can always try just colored pencil, and that works really well as well. Thanks, guys. Okay, thanks, Terry. Thanks, Mellow Yellow. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, Angela. Thanks, TH. Yeah, I really want to add some more highlights around its eyes, but I'm having a trouble with my paintbrush being a little bit chunky. I do have a Prismacolor colored pencil that I could sharpen up and maybe try to add some highlights in around that eye. Beverly says, what is the best paint to add to small spaces like in a mandala? If you're not very comfortable with fluid paint, then I would say maybe colored pencils might be a better way to go. Colored pencils definitely give you a more controllable medium than paint. Terry, have I used watercolor pencils on wood? I don't think I have yet, but that would be a lot of fun. So I have just kind of a sharpened colored pencil here, and I'm going to try to add in some of these white highlights. So that is working. To add in some more of the white here. I can even try to, hey, look at this. This is kind of fun. It's been a long time since I've worked with color, so this is definitely more controllable, I think, is working with a colored pencil instead of paint. But you get a very similar kind of a result. So you can layer your media like this as well. So Lisa, you're working on a project that has a stained glass. That's awesome. I have a ton of upcoming patterns that are stained glass for Wood Burning University, which is really, I'm very excited with. I've always wanted to create a stained glass feel with wood burning, and I've been making a lot of patterns for that as well. Is the dolphin more blue or green? Well, it's hard to say because this is the color I'm using, and on the screen it looks crazy green. I would say if you look in the upper left-hand corner of the image, you can see that big band of blue, like right there. That's more of the color right there than this. This looks too green on the camera, so yeah, I would go more bluish and less green because the colors aren't picking up. Terry says, what sharpener? This is a Derwent sharpener, and it's pretty cool. You pull out the thing. Different pencil here. And it like holds it in place, and so you pinch the top and feed the pencil in, and then it kind of holds it. And then let me see, if you, as you go and you sharpen it, it like eats the pencil on its own. And pulls it inward. Oh. And then you have a really nice fine point. But that's Derwent. It helps to not break the pencil. Alrighty, guys. So this is really coming along very nicely. I love what we've done with the acrylic paint. The colored pencil is adding a lot of fun highlights. So if you get to a certain point with your paint and then you want to explore with colored pencil, that's fun too. I would probably do the paint before the colored pencil, but you might be able to layer both on top. So really have a fun time with this. It does not have to be perfect. I could have 100 different people create this image and we would have 100 different results. So really have fun and be true to what you like. If you want to adjust the colors and do something, you know, with a whole different color scheme, that's totally fine. But this is fun with the colored pencil. Thanks, guys. So I think we're kind of wrapping this up here. This also, the pencil also allows you to blend more around the paint, which is pretty cool. So do we have any other questions as we're kind of drawing to a close? Again, I really apologize for the craziness of the technical challenges. I was so excited to just have a nice casual live stream, and then I got like sidelined by the Starlink train. So I'm adding in a little bit of, oh, look at this. This is kind of fun. Adding some highlights on the water with the colored pencil. And the colored pencil layers over the paint really, really well. So if you find that your paint was a little bit overpowering, you can always kind of go back and touch it up a little bit. So this is pretty cool. TH, do I know what we're going to be burning next? I don't. I've been just so, I think, overwhelmed with the launch of Wood Burning University and getting everything out that I haven't really thought about what we're doing next. But I'll take a look at what options I have. That's a great question. And I'll just kind of see what we have for the next week. Yeah, Larry, I agree that the highlights added a lot to that water and made it look more natural. And I can even go back in and add more highlights on the dolphin. So anytime anything looks really dull, just start adding some white. I think it helps a lot. Thanks, guys. I'm glad that you guys, Terry, had a very casual live stream. I missed you guys, and hopefully Starlink will not try to do a massive update again. I don't remember it ever doing that, so it's been my luck of late. So this is, I'm just adding white over the top of all these little waves here. So I'm glad we decided to try the colored pencil. So that definitely gives, I think, more control for everything. And it layers over the paints just so nicely. All right, guys. Well, another close-up. Okay. So here is kind of the close-up of everything with both paint and colored pencil. And again, I have never added cool colors like this to wood burning, let alone cherry. So I wasn't sure if this would work out, but I think it's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. See, if I get the glare off of it, it looks even better. So, fun project. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And thank you so much for your patience. And hopefully everything will just go back to normal and work flawlessly like it has been for the past year. So, love all you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful and safe Easter. Happy Good Friday. And I will see you guys next week. I plan on having a live stream every week this month. So I will see you guys again. Thanks again, everybody, for help. Take care, guys. Good night.